What going on, myself? We back with another episode of that Moneymane. You already know. You know what time it is. You see the title. You see the thumbnail. I need y'all to like, subscribe, and share, and tell your friends about that Moneymane. You already know. And we back with that Colorado Buffs, bro. Y'all see a Colorado versus Colorado State, bro. Game this past weekend. I'm gonna tell you right now, boy. These boys made me proud, bro. If you didn't watch my last video, go watch my last video when I explained the breakdown from the Nebraska game to what they needed to do moving forward. I said Colorado did everything I said, bro. They must have watched my video, bro. I told them they need to run screens with the running back. They need to run stunts with the D-line. They need to establish the run game. They need to get Shador on instead of a 3-step drop, a 5, 6, 7-step drop back on the pass so he can get away from the line so he can be able to pass it because we didn't know if the line was going to block. Then you had to cater to your linemen. They started running the ball, not inside the tackles, but outside the tackles, man. Shador was getting rid of the ball. The line was blocking. Hey, Travis Hunter, a dog. That's all I got to say. Travis Hunter is him. But I don't... it's ridiculous, bro. Travis Hunter. Any player in college football, you tell me to pick, I'm going to say Travis Hunter. I don't care defense or offense, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. Let's go ahead and get into it. Colorado State with the ball first. See, I wasn't able to watch the whole thing, but y'all see, bro. That's what I'm saying. D-line getting the manhandle the first play. They came around, though. Look at that. Okay, blitz. Still, though. Gotta play your gap, bro. Gotta play your gap. Okay. I seen this. Bad snap. They bring 4. Steps up to the 10. Okay. So just a few years now they ain't play no spy on him because they figured, I guess they figured he wasn't gonna run like that. You know. Look at Cole, bro. Dion do not like that. Colorado first drive. See the one I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Who is this boy Welch, bro? Who is Welch? When nobody talking about this dude. But you see the cutback lane on there? That's what I'm talking about. Get to the edge. Get to the edge. You ain't got to run through between the tackles because they run game was so simple that anybody could key on that, man. You going to hand that ball out, he run to the A gap or the B gap. They ain't talking about the C or the D gap. You got to run outside, bro, because your line can't block like that. Tell them to block down, watch everything down, and kick out with an H-back or something. Or a counter. Sheesh. Crossing route. I said that too. I said, gotta start running crossing route. You can't be running out with them deep, long routes. Come on, Jimmy. I ain't like that play. Yeah, he could have caught that. I think he could have caught that, though. Bruh, what is going on with Mata, bruh? Mata don't supposed to miss. Mata don't miss. He been missing. I don't know, bro. It probably not going on with him and his family or something, bro. His head gone. Like, hey, put Jace Feely in there and let Mata figure it out. I don't know what's going on with him, bro. Because it's going to come down to a point where they're going to need a field goal or them 3 right there, man. Got the momentum in the crowd and all that. You see how loud they was? That boy throwing out batting like he Aaron Rodgers, bro. Got to complete it, though. That's what I was talking about. I got to go back to that. See how deep he get? This is what I was talking about, bro. He already at 5 yards. 4 yards, 5 yards. And he dropped all the way back here. Shador. Drop 5 more yards. That's what I'm talking about. Quit standing right there because you in shotgun. Take your steps back because your line can't block that good. And you see they blitzing. Give yourself time, bro, so you can see. They're down 5. Shador with time. Middle shot. Caught there. Then they running ends. Drags. crossing routes, bruh. Then you open up the run game. Look at that, boy. Freshman out there pancaking, boy. And then we had a LeJohntay Wester sighting. Y'all need to watch my video about him. I say he was the X factor. Look at this, bro. Now, see, granted, I would have ran it right here, though. But, cause I don't know what defense they in. But, see. Bro took himself out the plate. Augusta. These boys. What's the name play the game? Hayden for Ohio State. See, he escaped up out of there. But like I said, give yourself time because your line can't block that good. They block way better this game, though. And that's what I like. That y'all missed that part. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. You ain't see that last year. You ain't see none of that last year. Ain't no lineman come pick Shadu up. Then, before that, the 67 ran after dude that hit him late. Come on now. You ain't never see that last year. The lineman helping Shadu up. Shadu you to get up on his own by himself. Every time. They let that man get sacked. And they just watch him. Ain't even come help him up. You gonna see 67 go out there and look at him. He hit him. Look at him. Look at 67. Look at him. He running right at him. But what you doing, boy?
You look at that, I would have supported a targeting foul on that play. All right, thank you, Gene. Second and short.
Will Shepard. Will Shepard.
Long, lanky, second and 10.
Got motions. I said about the motions too. There you go. Watch my video about him, boy. I made a video on Will Shepard. Made a video on LeJohntay. Y'all go watch those, man. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and share.
Secondary of Colorado State, a lot of room to these receivers. Colorado State 16. Sanders again. Another
quick route. Why? Hey, he learned it from T.O., bro. I ain't seen nobody do that. Turn to the outside, fake inside, turn back to the outside, bro. I ain't seen nobody ever do that. He learned that from T.O., bro. He had to. Then he spun big so he could see. Just in case somebody was right there trying to grab him. Ridiculous, bro. LeJohntay. Old Unc, boy. Old Unc that be at the reunion with the cigarette and the bill with the plastic bottle around. Look at him. Look at him, boy. Old Unc, boy. LeJohntay look old but young at the same time, boy. Let me stop playing with it. Boy, back in my day, y'all used to knock them down. Boy, back in my day, got the cigarette in the bill. Look at that, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Look at the D-line. What they just did. A stunt. Back her up. Stunt. Stunt. Even though they had Wood, they had Trevor the spy on the quarterback. I don't know what for. But Travis, boy, man, cover it, boy. See how he step up? Woo! Hunter has the first down. And he is stopped at the 31-yard line. Telling you, boy. I know a little bit now. Sanders is 18 of 20. What he doing? Running all tackle. You running all tackle though. Get up out of there. See what I'm talking about? Then they threw another flag though. But that's what I'm talking about. Look at that zone block. To the edge. And boy, we're holding though. But that's what I'm talking about. Zone blocking scheme. Get to the edge. That was the defense. But that's what I'm talking about. Zone block, get to the edge.
Sanders over the middle. Big crunch.
Whoo, boy, Jimmy, you held on to that, boy. You ain't that consistent, but gee, boy.
Colorado has 2 timeouts left. Sanders fires.
Crossing the route again, boy. Hold the linebacker with that little short route. Send one right behind him.
34 yards.
That's 2 for Legente. X Factor. I told you we were gonna have a sighting. I told you we were gonna have a sighting of Legente. Go watch that video.
If he has this much time to just sit there and step into the throw against this zone coverage, these speedy receivers.
Y'all gonna believe me one day.
Colorado brings 4. Fowler Nicolosi steps through it. Fires on the run. Has a man out across the 30.
Colt, boy, Hood.
Clock stops.
I don't know what they got him playing, bro. He like a nickel corner, outside backer, inside. I don't know what they got him running, but he be looking lost sometimes. Like he don't know the drops because he ain't played inside like that.
Number 12, that's for sure.
That's a good point. Little inside screen to Goody. And Goody
Yeah, they got to be in their pad defense because you know.
that could extend the half.
It was the end of the half.
Oh.
They know they were gonna pass.
He pointed in Colorado's direction.
And at first glance, I thought maybe it was a.
Percent of you watching right now are not.
Preston High. Fowler
Here we go.
play action. Fowler Nicolosi.
Flick got that boy flustered.
Firing.
Who? Threw a pick. Look at Hodge, boy.
Preston Hodge.
You can't throw back across the middle that late.
These are the type of decisions Fowler Nicolosi made. At
D-line got pressure. That was man on man there.
staff thought his experience.
That was just man on man there. Hodge just made a play.
But you just cannot make
D-line got pressure though.
really ever.
D-line got pressure.
Especially backed up. That is an easy interception.
From the 13. Sanders, nice touch.
Boy, Legente supposed to have 3, boy.
Is not
Legente supposed to have 3 touchdowns, boy.
before that ball released.
Travis.
Down. Travis Hunter.
Boy, what he do on this right here, ridiculous. Why would he do?
25 of 34.
Playing with this boy. Doop, doop.
And 3
Get off me.
touchdowns. This one to Travis Hunter and the lead.
Boy, that play design right there.
Colorado. Equation, obviously. Fowler Nicolosi with a
Got a blitz. They ain't get there, but I like the pressure.
and person is out.
They ain't get there, but I like the pressure. Screen.
Toss Marshall.
Well, there ain't no screen. A little toss. A little flat route, I mean.
Let's see the pressure they bring. It's a 4-man rush. The throw caught. It's Winfield.
See, Colorado State was moving the ball here. They down 21-3. They had to get something. They had to do something.
To the yard. And that's
I like that pressure, though, but we got to get out. We got to get them.
Avery Morrow. They need 6. Blitz comes.
They blitzing a whole lot more.
Throws. Caught.
Blitzing a whole lot more. Now, I ain't like this.
To the 4.
It could have been a flag, but like the commentator said,
I don't know. They got tangled up. I think it's a good
like he said, they got tangled up. But this right here, this is what I'm talking about, bro. You gotta make plays. Last week you had one Bentley, and you still need to work on your hands because you dropped that one too.
Oh my goodness.
Look at
All
him.
those plays, all those yards,
You need to get some better gloves or something.
and they cough it up on the doorstep.
linebacker Levante Bentley. The handoffs to Hollis. Now watch Bentley.
Watch he
wanna
strip
come in.
in his hand right there. He dropped it. Come on, Bentley. You could have been running.
It's just an awesome.
Come on, Bentley.
Hunter 10 catches, 68 yards. Little dump off.
Ooh, tight end. But that's what I'm talking about, bro. You can't be having all these empty sets.
That is just
No tight end.
play.
Look at him, H-back, tight end. Then they got this misdirection right here. Jimmy coming across the formation. Got in the pistol. Block down like a run. Play action. Even though Buddy wasn't fool. Like you thought it would. He wasn't fool. Jimmy need to tap, bro. Jimmy need to hit, bro. He gotta hit him. Then get up out of there.
Just 68.
Tight end. I like that.
Little dump off.
I think that was the design right there, boy. He was looking deep, though, but yo.
Big time receivers.
Then they got him out there leading like that. That's what I'm saying. That could be considered a screen.
Nice game.
That's what I was talking about. That could be considered a screen because you got, they running them off, and then you got the tight end lead blocking.
Sanders, Augusta.
He fumbled the ball.
Nice game. And he lost the ball. Who's
He
got it?
fumbled.
Colorado State says they've got it. Officials, no signal yet. Colorado State
Telling you, boy.
forces a turnover.
They were doing it. The D-line running stunts.
Steps through the pocket. Throwing on the run.
You see what happens?
And that's
That man a dog.
Travis Hunter up the right side.
That boy a dog.
Inside the 45.
You hear me? You hear me? That boy a dog. See what I'm talking about when you do get pressure? Look at this. Look at the D-line. D-line gonna run a stunt, bro. D-line, both of them in the A-gap. Well, matter of fact, they got both D tackles in the A and the B gap. Then they got Trevor right here controlling this A and the B gap. Then they got the D end back here wide in the C gap. Because whatever this trips they got with the running back on the backside, they usually probably run the running back to the strong side then. That's probably why they playing it like that. That film studied up. But they running a stunt though. Or they could be setting up the stunt like they just did. So you got the D tackle pushing out, then the end loop back inside. This time the D end on the other side, he pushing in, the D tackle looping on the outside.
Fowler Nicolosi has time, steps through the pocket. Throwing
Then
on
he,
the run.
that wasn't even open. Travis ran the route with him.
And that's Hunter. Travis
That wasn't even open.
right side.
That was man covered.
Hunter inside the 45.
Travis just best athlete. My athlete better than yours.
American Travis Hunter.
Sheesh.
Flags down.
Bought himself some time.
Look at that.
Wasn't going to
Oop.
be able to run. And Hunter's just, I mean, Hunter's running that route like a receiver.
Rolling on the field is an interception returned by the defense.
That boy a dog.
My conduct, defense, number 12, 7, 99, and 23. It's a 15-yard penalty.
And I heard the quarterback said Trevor was little, bro. He went like this on the sideline in Trevor's face when he had ran the ball.
Holding, offense number 5. After the play, personal foul, defense, number
Well, they did have the celebration where 4 got flagged.
He could have kept dropping. It gonna be all right. It gonna be all right. You can't do all that trash talking when you got beat by 50 first game. Then you come out here and lay an egg. If it wasn't for that, the muse cues, y'all wouldn't have scored a touchdown. Defense played crazy, boy.
Right in Fort Collins.
Had the tight end in there. Let me see where he was. Yeah, they ran that quick. See, he in motion. See, they ain't run no tight motion last week or the week before. Now they got motion in there with the H-back, tight end, leading up through the hole. We're kicking out. On your run game, you know, get a little extra practice in there. That's all it was. That's what all I would have did. But, hey, it is what it is, man. But y'all see what it is. Colorado on 28-9, bro. Hey, like, subscribe, and share, and tell your friends about that money, man. You already know. You know what time it is. My savage, stop playing with me.